I can't believe I'm saying this, but we have another new driver. Let's do it.
Let's do it now.
Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome to this video. Guys, in today's video, we're going to cut straight to the chase. Guys, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, loving my golf.
Loving your golf, loving your clubs.
Yeah.
Guys, we're not going to talk through it just yet. We're going to tee off here at Woolley Park Golf Club. We have a drivable par 4 to kick things off. We need to take the tiger line over these trees. Should we have a bit of a match?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? Winnie does what? It's a very hot day, so
Bites water.
buys the water. Guys, Gaz is that desperate to beat me today. We played yesterday. Me and my next door neighbour, a really good friend of mine, took him and another friend of ours on. 9-hole match play. Gaz, what happened on the first 5 holes?
Well, we were 5 down after 5.
So they lost 5 and 4, and basically,
minute,
guys,
that doesn't tell
hold
the
on,
full
hold on.
story.
So Gaz is that desperate to win today. He's after some good karma. So on the green we've just played, he found a burnt out worm, took it into the shade, and covered it in strawberry water. What he probably doesn't realise is that strawberry water will actually dehydrate it and kill it. So that karma you're after, Gaz, isn't really going to work. Let's get on with the game. So we'll not talk about the driver too much just yet, but it's a driver that actually will be obsolete in a few weeks.
Right, have a good game.
Will you look at changing it for the new one?
Definitely not.
Ah! He got me! Hurry up! It's a great drive, it's just a touch left.
It's long.
It is long, isn't it?
It's just dead straight.
Yeah, it's a great drive, mate, just not quite the tiger line that we needed. I'm actually a huge fan of this driver as well, so I'm going to use it in today's video. Comment below what do you think it is before we get started. I'm not a fan of the grip you've put on it, but apart from that, it brings back great memories.
Excuses are coming out already.
That head shape's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, that's the same as yours. Neither of those were that attacking, were they? Right.
It's all right, yours. Stop
What's
short.
D4? Have you lofted it down? I'm just wondering what. So guys,
I don't actually know.
We'll go into it now. It is the Titleist TSI 3, and I've just mentioned. Stop running away from me.
Sorry.
I've just mentioned you've got it on D4.
There will be a reason for that. Obviously, I'm not sure off the top of my head now why I've done it, but obviously I did get the book out and have a look. And
we're going to discuss in this video this as well, because it's not just the head that you've changed, is it?
well, it's not really the head at all. I mean, we'll talk more about it.
Yeah. Right, we've found them. I've hit just about past flag high. Guys, have you seen what yours is?
I know it's miles.
That's on the next tee. That's absolutely massive. More loft D4, we've just checked.
Yeah, it's 0.75, so I've made it to 9.75.
So going for a little bit more forgiveness maybe.
Yeah.
We'll get on the next tee and talk shaft, but I think basically the story of this video before we ruin it is club fitting, isn't it?
It is a little bit. I mean, obviously, I'm enjoying my golf this year. Like most people, you're always trying to, get a little bit better, aren't you? And I went to driving range with a mate. Don't want to get too much into this, but I went in his ping driver miles, so I swapped to a ping head. Spent a little bit of money on an upgrade shaft, which you saw in a previous video. You might tag that. But it just didn't work.
No.
It didn't work, and I've gone back to, what I started season with, and there's a little bit more to talk about, but
yeah,
that's where we are really.
See, I think it all comes down to these bad boys. So let's see if I can put one close and put you under a bit of pressure, because although you've hit it absolutely miles, you're not in the best place. Go on then, be good. We'll take that all day. Here he is, Bryson. Not sure he's aware that mine's down there for a birdie opportunity.
Not sure, James.
Kick. Yeah, that's going to be good, mate. Really good shot. Just going up the bank, come down. Yeah, not bad. So massive drive for Gaz there. Actually got caught out. That was way longer this drivable par 4. He's also got another new club in the bag that he's hoping could be the club.
This
finally.
is honestly a gem, and I know a lot of people bought these this season.
Yeah.
Spider GT.
I think Dustin used that in the Open last week, didn't he? Very similar to what I'm using the Las Vegas. I call these number 7 shapes personally when we look at them. So they have those kind of fangs on the back.
I originally bought this not liking the look of it, just liking performance.
Yeah.
But I'm actually starting to fall in love with the look of it now. I even thought about buying a My GT, which is a customizable
Why do you always have
one.
to go a step further?
I know. That's the story today, basically,
Yeah.
isn't it? I've got to just stick
Once
with.
you find something you like.
When you find a club you like, just stick with it.
Yeah. Right, mate, it's just on you. I'm just on the fringe and you're up there. Oh, it did go straight over it. A little bit firm. Tough that down that. I would have made
Yeah.
scared there. You scared me big time.
Really speeding up, aren't they?
Yeah, delightful, mate. Well done. So, did you retest this club?
This one.
The driver?
The driver.
Magpies here, look.
Honestly, James, I were doing nothing wrong with my driver at all. Went to a driving range with Shot Tracer, and I were hitting this ping driver 20 yards further, but we were just hitting it L for leather. We weren't even like trying to hit it with control.
But I always think that's when you play your best golf.
When I hit it hard.
Yeah, because you used to knock it past me constantly.
Yeah.
And then you've sort of tried to keep it in play more, but really, you're better off trying to make more birdies and sacrificing a few bogeys.
But I mean, this goes a long way anyway.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this we're going like 290, 295, which on a golf course is more than enough distance, isn't it?
Especially this time of year. Right, let's see if we can drive this next hole then. It's not quite as drivable as the last. So another point on this, Gaz, is a matching bag, because you usually like to have a bit of a matching bag setup.
Yeah.
And even to match the kind of 3-wood here. So you have gone for TSI 2 3-wood, which is the kind of more forgiving one. Would you think about going TSI 2 driver or?
No, I wouldn't actually, and we've done it before, haven't we? We did it when I was really struggling with driver. I went to TSI 2 and that got me confidence back.
Yeah.
But then when we compared it against the TSI 3, the distance was just so much better
Yeah,
with
the
this.
spin rate was miles better and even ball speed was a bit higher, wasn't it? So I'm going to use that again actually.
And people do sometimes say it's not the driver, it's the person, but I wouldn't agree with that.
Yeah.
And I think that were a great example, isn't it? You've got to have the right head for the level of golf you're playing.
Yeah, and obviously the right shaft as well, which is probably best being fitted, but certainly the confidence factor is a massive one.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, wow.
Look at Fox, he's
Tell
just
you
playing
what.
little draws today. Ooh, just drawing a little bit too much. Should maybe put standard water on it, not that.
Not the strawberry
Shouldn't have
water.
put strawberry water on that worm, Gaz.
I might go back and check on it later.
I think it'll be dead by now. You're dehydrated. It.
Cooked.
Sugar water.
Like an easy open.
Technically, you've tortured it.
Intentions were good, guys.
He's
Intentions were
He's
good.
waterboarded it with sugar. Oh, Gaz, this is going in my bag, not
No,
yours.
you can't have it back.
Ah,
That might be pushing.
go on.
It's not far.
That is massive.
It is good. And you know what? As well, it's a stock shaft, isn't it?
Yeah, it comes with them.
There's
That's
no
not an
upcharge
upcharge
on
at all.
this. It's just, and that's a little bit of reason I was looking to change it. You know what I'm like?
So what are you going to do with it? Because the shaft's a little bit worn, isn't it?
Well, that led to a little bit of wire change as well. So you see, there's quite a lot of shaft rubbing here
Yeah.
on it. So it's getting a bit tatty. And Freewood's exactly the same. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So I'm going to be using some shaft wraps, aren't I? From
Yeah.
is it Askell?
Axle.
Axel. I think they're a great idea for anybody who's got any shaft rubs.
And to be honest, if you're a bit of a golf perv and you want to look different.
Well, exactly, and that's pretty much describes
Yeah.
me, doesn't it?
And one of the big things, guys, that I'm looking forward to seeing in the coming year, we've all seen the new Titleist TSI-R, I think, that's coming out, TSI-R 3 and 2. Guys, how can they be much better than these? I mean, you've played for the shade here, I think, so I'll let you off because it's a warm day, but I'm just down there short of the green. I've absolutely nailed that. How can this new one be better, do you think?
Well, technology I don't think's moved on in the last 2 or 3 years, so you just never know. It's easy to say, oh, I don't think it'll have improved much, but I think every 4 or 5 years we do see the improvement, don't we?
It can't be a thinner face though, can it?
Well,
it
no.
can't really generate more speed. Is it going to be different weight distributions maybe for better spin rates?
I would guess, you know, they would have, over the last few years, there'll be something.
Yeah.
And we won't find out until it comes out, but, you know, we can't write them off these days, I don't think.
No, but I think you might need it because I've put some on you there. So back to the good old days.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry. You have to bleep that. It's all right.
What did that bounce off it or something?
I'm just struggling a little bit with my chip.
Not your best that one, mate.
No, it's a part of my game I'm really struggling with, and as much as I'm enjoying my golf, it's something that I really need to spend some time on.
Short game is one of those frustrating areas, isn't it, when it's not right? Because if you bomb it off, let's be fair, you've hooked that drive a bit, but you're still in play.
Yeah.
And that just wasn't a great wedge shot. I've now got this to try and capitalise. I had this shot yesterday, actually. You remember?
Yeah.
I didn't play it very well yesterday, so let's see if we can do better today. Would you land this on and try and spin it, or would you land it?
Well, you know, I'd probably land it short me and run it up. Short.
It's just landed a yard too short.
I'd love to have confidence to land it up there.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Well done, mate. This is where it all finished for you yesterday, wasn't it?
Well, it's where it started for us, I would say.
Oh, right.
Not finished. Okay, you can have that one.
Solid pars, just not taking any birdie chances at the moment. Big, big putt. Huge putt. This is why a new putter goes in the bag, Gaz, isn't it? No, I didn't. Oh, it's just low. Unlucky, mate. One down. You know, interestingly, with these putters,
Yeah.
I've got a few of them to review, and I'm struggling to almost do an interesting video on them because people almost don't really care too much about
on
putters.
this putter?
Yeah, and I don't understand it because these are the clubs you use the most and probably the most important ones in the bag.
I can honestly tell you now, when I put that down, the reason I've gone to this putter is because I literally don't feel like I do anything but take it straight back and through.
Yeah.
It's face balance, so you'd expect that anyway.
Yeah.
But more than any other mallet putter, it almost glues itself to staying square. I can't explain it, but
Should have brought that worm along because you won down though.
well, oh yeah.
So guys, in all seriousness, make sure you do go and check out Gaz's channel. You're trying really hard with it, mate, are you?
Yeah, I've had a little bit of a break
I
at the
say,
minute.
apart from the 2 weeks you've had off,
Yeah,
lazy.
but I'm going to come back with a bit of a, you know, getting back into golf, and I'm going to give playing a go again.
Yeah.
I'm really, after Open,
with a
you
view
know,
to competing or to enjoying
we've actually played in competitions.
Okay.
You know, I feel like it's time in my life. I've got that bit of free time. You know, I'm single.
Tinder.
I've completed
Are you on Tinder?
Only joking.
All you chicks out there. It might not be chicks. I don't know. I don't want to tarnish you with anything like that.
But no,
so.
after watching it, I just want to actually play golf again properly. You know. So.
And you know what? Too, we're going to finish this video on this hole, and I'm going to beat him and win the game again. But I think just to kind of round things up a little bit before we do, get fitted for your clubs and stick fitted for your clubs. And if you hit them well,
yeah, don't look to change. Don't chase that little bit more till end of season. And I'm a golf pro, someone who's making them mistakes. So I'm guessing, you know, you guys will probably make the same mistakes as well.
It's a lovely orange shaft you've got in that club, by the way.
We're always trying to chase that a little bit more, aren't we? And it's wrong time of year to do it.
You nailed this yesterday when we played. It was one of the best shots you hit all day. And what did you say to me afterwards?
I did. I says I might put this shaft in my Tartley's head.
And that sums it up, doesn't it?
I know, and I've got to stop.
Guys, you know what that shaft would go really well in? Imagine it in this.
That's the problem, isn't it? We just get carried away with ourselves.
P790 UDI.
Oh God, yeah.
Imagine that. I reckon you could do that. That could be over and on the green, that.
Yeah.
I just said to him, I bet I can get you to change.
Beautiful. Lovely shot.
Match play scenario.
Yeah.
This is all or nothing. This is why the driver's back in the bag, guys, isn't it?
It is, and you know what? I've got the confidence to do this now, where I didn't used to have it.
It's a hard shot. He's got to get it, work it up there, and then over and round. Oh wow! Wow!
It's got.
That is really good.
It does open up round there, doesn't it?
It's either really good or lost.
Yeah, well, yeah, there is that element to it. Lovely. Shot. Solid.
Right, guys, you've gone along again with driver.
Oh.
The unfortunate news for you is that Robinson's just put it to there for a birdie
It's going
chance.
to require an up and down.
It is going to require, and this is where it comes down to the wedges again. Obviously, we've said how you've maybe been struggling with them, and I think this is the wrong wedge for the time of year. Is this your 60?
Yeah, there's too much bounce.
There's
isn't
way
there?
too much bounce. That's a great wedge if you're kind of duffing them and thinning them in the summer, in the
Yeah.
winter, sorry. But in the summer, there's just too much bounce on there.
This is where I maybe should have been looking to change the club, isn't it?
Maybe just a bit more versatility.
Putting this back in bag in winter.
He's played it really well. Oh! How close was that to being in that bunker?
Has
It's a chance. I
it's
tell you
a
what, mate, you
chance.
have got a chance.
Giving myself a putt at least.
Stay tuned. Interestingly, it is Gaz to go first as well.
Right.
Need this, mate, or I've got 2 for the match.
Come on, Gaz. This is where Cameron Smith's lethal, isn't it?
Yeah, this is where Cameron Smith won the Open.
He
I mean,
just
not,
does not miss.
not here at Woolley Park, but from this distance. Turn!
Not felt it today. It's definitely staying
Get
in bag,
receipt
this
for that one, Gaz, have you?
It's definitely staying
We'll give you
in
that
bag.
one, mate. Well done.
I don't feel like being a match. You guys might disagree.
Whoa, hold on. I'm just going to put on. I'm going to overplay now when we said we're going to have a match today. Should we have a bit of a match?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah, but we didn't really prepare for a match, did we, mentally and all that?
Well, you clearly didn't, because I've got 2 putts for the win.
And he doesn't need one. Well done, mate.
Well played,
Well
mate.
played.
Guys, if you are looking at changing your driver, maybe even going back to an older driver that you have used in the past, get in the comments and let us know. For me, it's club fitting. Don't think about the expensive shafts. Don't think about looking good. Think about hitting fairways and getting your best numbers.
And if you are going to have a tinker, because we're all prone to
Yeah.
doing it, it's just maybe leave it till end of season, not when you're playing a lot of golf like we are at the minute.
Yeah, that's another win, by the way, guys. See ya. Double or quits.
Mate, it's up to you.